Hello, I'm Zash, and welcome to episode 36 of my Steins Let's Read. Patient Log. It has been over 30 episodes so far, and I have not completed my transformation into a Nyannyanian. I am still resisting, however, I have noticed that it is starting to slip more and more into my language. I hope I will survive this. Anyways, please enjoy.
One more time, I'll try sending my past self some more advice. This time, something that'll ensure my victory.
I don't think it's gonna work.
You really want to win that badly?
More like he wants to eat Faris's home cooking that badly.
And maybe impress her.
Well, he'd definitely be able to eat it quickly, and I'm really hoping that's not a metaphor.
Well...
And I'm hoping that wasn't translated like they flanderized it when they translated it.
That's my final answer.
Daru writes another D-mail. I don't bother checking what it says. I won't understand anyway. We activate the phone wave, name subject to change, and send the mail through, just like before. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
It's hard to tell the difference, it's a bunch of dots.
Well, it says it has the name at the bottom, or is Skype compressing it so badly you can't read it?
No, I can see it, I just have to remember to glance down at it.
Yeah. Oh? Nothing happens. No discharge.
It's too late.
Yep. Usually it happens 10 or 20 seconds after pushing the start button. The timer counts down to 0 without incident.
Out of time?
Looks like it.
But my advice was perfect.
But it's saved in your sent folder, huh?
Yeah. There's nothing we can do about it. We'll postpone the experiment until tomorrow. I checked the clock. It's just past 7 p.m. So it looks like 7 p.m.'s the cutoff time. Looks like that's the cutoff.
After I left yesterday, I was thinking, how exactly does the phone wave make time travel possible?
By the miracle of plot convenience. It works like the LHC. Didn't you say the LHC was like a giant microwave? Yes, that accelerates particles to a significant fraction of c and smashes them together. Microwave does not do that.
If every microwave could turn into the LHC, then Japan would have black holes popping up everywhere.
Exactly.
Whoa, that sounds worse than earthquakes.
Maybe that's what causes all the earthquakes in Japan.
I know it looks like CERN is able to create pair black holes willy-nilly, but that's not supposed to be possible.
This doesn't seem physically possible!
Inconceivable! You can't just press a button and make a black hole. Even if you could, the risks would be unthinkable. It's ridiculous to suggest that a household microwave could generate a black hole. She's got a point.
Yeah. Tater's time machine is small enough to fit inside a car. And it makes black holes. Yeah, they've
It's
also
a time
got
machine.
They've got
Not a
what, 20,
microwave.
25 years of research into the thing? Well, that's what he said at least. Now that I'm a little skeptical of Tater, I don't feel like bringing it up.
My point is that there has to be something else going on. Some outside source must be injecting electrons into this microwave.
An outside source of electrons. Hey, there's one sitting right behind you. CRT has an electron gun. I believe I brought this up last time you were talking about this and Okabe was standing in front of a TV. That also has an electron gun. What could that be? An electron gun.
Well, I'm going back to my hotel. I've had enough of this filthy man cave. Hey, it's kinda awesome looking to be fair. See you tomorrow. Don't forget to write that report.
Taking bets on if he will.
Probably not.
Kurisu flings off her lab coat and hurries out the door. She was serious about the report?
Makisi Shi's lab coat. I wonder what it smells like.
Daru, down! Down, boy!
Ew!
As Daru reaches for the lab coat to smell Kurisu's lingering fragrance, I grab him by the neck and pull him down hard. Down, boy! Cut that out! If you have time to be perverted, then go think about how to change the past for tomorrow's experiments. There wasn't anything to do after Kurisu left. I tried operating the phone wave, name subject to change, a couple more times before I went to sleep, but the discharge phenomenon simply would not occur. Now it's the next morning, and I'm sitting on the bench in front of the Brontube workshop. It's still early, but it's already blazing hot. It's as if I'm baking in the sun. Then go inside.
Inside would be worse, wouldn't it?
I've got spam. Who do you think it's from?
Kind of. Just putting it out there.
It is from our assistant.
Have you written that report yet? For your information, I wasn't joking yesterday. If you blow this off, you have no right to call yourself a scientist. Maybe this is too much for a freshman like you to understand, but writing papers is part of being a scientist. True, it is not science until you write it down, especially if you make a chart. Then it's super science.
I am not a mere scientist. I am an insane mad scientist!
Yeah, that'll endear her. Or maybe she thinks it's cute, we don't know.
Yeah, maybe she wants to be a mad scientist too. Sweat is dripping off my chin. We're supposed to be experimenting today, but not a single lab mem has arrived yet. Maybe they like to sleep in. After waiting impatiently for a while, the first person I see is... Part-Time Warrior. Okabe, don't you have anything better to do? Fu?
Good morning, Mr. Okurin.
The Tanuji pair come riding in on their moped. How many times do I have to tell you? Call me Kyoma. I don't like they're gonna buy that.
What should I do, Daddy?
Oh, thank God. I thought that was Mr. Braun asking Okabe that, and I was just... What? Well then!
No, it's Nai.
Oh, thank goodness.
I usually do her voice in ADR.
No, it wasn't your voice. It's that it popped up, and all I saw was Daddy, and I just...
Thought this was going somewhere really strange.
Yeah. I should probably leave. Okay.
You probably should stop reading the yaoi fanfic.
Oh God. And I can't deny that.
What nonsense are you trying to feed my daughter, Fu?
A nickname?
Have you not properly educated her, Mr. Braun? This child of yours refuses to call me by my true name. Please do something about it. How about I punch you in the face, Fu? Who cares? Don't be so picky, Fu. Nai, you don't have to listen to what this Fu says, okay?
Okay.
The manager parks his moped and quickly enters the store. Sister Braun's about to follow him when... She turns her attention towards the end of the street and instantly brightens up. I follow her gaze and see Mayuri walking this way. Good morning, Okurin!
Mayuri.
Nai runs up to Mayuri with a happy smile. And without breaking stride, she jumps into Mayuri's chest.
Oh,
And all the fanboys get jealous. Good morning, Nai-chan!
come on, she's 9 or 11. Something too young.
11, yeah.
Good morning.
They get along so well that you'd think they were sisters. Mayuri has the ability to get along with anyone, so it's no surprise. Nai avoids me and Daru, but she adores Mayuri, and always goes for a flying hug whenever she gets a chance.
Smart girl.
Daru sometimes complains about that. He would.
What a lucky girl. I wish I could jump into Mayushi's chest like that.
As I said, all the fanboys are jealous.
No, wait. Maybe it would be better to have Naitan jump into my chest.
Sigh. His internal debate went on for hours. At least Mayuri is, 16?
Yeah.
Nai's 11. That's a bit, yeah. And I did not just, there's no evidence.
Yes, there is. I have you on tape. Or you have you on tape.
Oh crap, I am recording this. This is for you, Nei-chan. Enjoy! Mayuri takes some candy out of her convenience store bag and gives it to Nai.
Thank you.
I have some for Okarin too! And I've got Spam. And it's from Assistant.
What do you mean, mad scientist? More like bad scientist, am I right? At least she didn't do the MRI.
Yeah. That's like a pun my grandpa would come up with. She offers me some, which I silently accept. Why are you sitting out here? I'm waiting for all lab mems to assemble.
Are you slacking off?
Yeah.
Ellipses. Why, you chipmunk? Do you have to be so blunt? Kids say the darndest things. One of these days, I'll teach you to respect me, and then bam, zoom straight to the moon.
I wouldn't suggest that last bit, though.
Nai-chan, I'm sure Okarin's thinking about important stuff.
Oh, wow.
Good job, Mayuri. Okarin, it's too early to make Phone Wave Chan to sparkle, right?
Oh god,
I suppose
baby.
that's one way to put it. Can I go nuke some yakisoba bread? The microwave is sorta kinda missing a front door, right? We removed the door. You can't heat food in it anymore. Oh, right. That makes me sad. By the way, have you had breakfast? Nope. Then let's eat together. We can eat the yakisoba bread cold and then heat up some canned ramen in hot water. Wanna join us, Nai-chan? I'm okay. I ate.
I ate. Your soul. I mean,
Okay. Nai waves, then heads back inside the Brontube workshop. Lured by the prospects of canned ramen, I go inside the lab with Mayuri. The stagnant air makes the room hotter than the outside. It doesn't improve much even after we open the window and turn on the fan. Daru-kun and Chris-chan are kinda late, huh? Indeed. Their lack of dedication is appalling. Just then, the sound of a braking bicycle comes from downstairs. Part-time Warrior's here. When I look out the window, I see Part-time Warrior arriving. She immediately notices me, looks up, and waves.
Oh,
That way. Wow, all of the things are happening. Oh, more email from the assistant.
like you could do better.
Well, at least there was only one option there. Aren't Americans supposed to be funny? What have they been teaching you over there? So, as the resident American, are you funny?
I'd like to think I'm funny. I make my friends laugh.
Yeah, good enough.
Then again, I don't tend to be friends with people I can't make laugh, so...
Yeah. Doo-doo-doo, Suzu-san.
If it isn't Sheen and Mayuri. Doo-doo!
They seem to have hit it off. They even smile the same. Like I said, Mayuri gets along with everyone.
Okabe Rentaro, did you talk to Tider?
Maybe? I thought I'd dodge the question, but Part-Time Warrior is persistent.
Come on, you emailed him, didn't you?
Yes, but I'm starting to doubt whether he can be trusted.
What? Why? What went wrong?
Why is she so flustered and so invested in the email?
Maybe she's Tider.
Maybe. Oh, so you're a Tider otaku? Well, if Tider starts calling Okabe by his full name, either... No, Tider's called Okabe just Kyoma, not Hoyin Kyoma, so... Like, if it was her as Tider, I would expect her to use the full name.
Yeah.
I guess there's an otaku for everything.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that people are, fond of the Tider.
Look! It's Chris-chan! Mayuri leans out the window to wave her hand. Kurisu is walking towards the lab, and now, these two meet.
Now the Mortal Kombat begins.
That reminds me, doesn't Part-Time Warrior have something against Kurisu? No, she's just a tsundere for Kurisu.
That would be kind of awesome.
I look at Suzuha. Her expression has changed dramatically. Now she's staring at Kurisu in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. Kurisu's pretty stubborn too, so she meets Suzuha's glare for glare.
Honestly, Kurisu's the scariest.
Yeah. The two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second, I'm worried that they might start throwing punches. But that doesn't happen. Christian Tuturu!
Good morning.
What did he say to the part-timer downstairs? Kurisu shrugs her shoulders.
Nothing much. I told her if she wanted to say something, she should just say it.
I don't think that's nothing. She's lucky that it didn't lead to blows. What did she say?
Nothing. She's grown. Wonder what's wrong with her.
She's totally hot for Kurisu.
Yes.
She's jealous of Makishi's popularity. Duh!
Daru bursts into the lab.
She's thinking if only I joined the lab instead of her, then I would be having fun with everyone right now. I'm so jealous. Or something like that.
Well, if you think that, go down and invite her up. Makabe needs to make her a lab mem anyway. She knows about the time machine.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm telling you, man. 3D is hell.
Well, a little. I can understand where he's coming from. I mean, compared to a two-dimension. If she wants my lab mem number, she can have it.
What? The lab mem number you carry is the highest credential scientists could hope to achieve. They sell for millions on the black market, but you would give it away? Dude, you've given out 4. I doubt you would get a yen for it on the black market.
I don't know, Lucasfilm might pay.
True.
It's not exactly a counterfeit passport. Also, shut up.
Mayushi wants everyone to get along. Well, I don't really care about their little quarrel anyway. Only one thing interests me now. The mystery of D-Mail. D-Mail, boss! D-Mail! We begin experiments immediately. Even though it's still morning, the electrical discharge occurs on demand, and the manager is going to murder me.
Oh yeah.
Things look favorable today. That reminds me, you haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. Maybe we should come up with an excuse first. To be honest though, I don't care what he thinks. For we are at war. War against the organization and CERN, the dark powers that rule the world from the shadows. Braun's going to murder us.
Enzai-sensei, I want to eat Faris' home cooking.
Okay, I don't know that one.
No, neither do I.
Ah, the coach from a famous basketball manga. On the internet, posters sometimes express a desperate desire by quoting the manga like so. Enzo Sensei, I want to, blank. Another off-quoted line, this one spoken by Enzai Sensei is, if you give up, it's game over.
Game over, man. Game over!
Okay, it's Kurako's basketball or something like that. If you give up, it's game over! And there's the line from Mayuri.
Thank you, sweetie.
Well, she is an otaku, so... Now, it would have been funny if Kurisu said that.
She's trying so hard to act respectable.
Unfortunately, Daru's second D-mail fails to change the past. I get the feeling the Rynet matches are difficult to cheat your way out like this. Not to mention, we're limited to 36 bytes of text. Looks like we have to give up on Daru. He's gone to drown his sorrows in the internet and his 2D waifus. Alright, so who do we experiment on? From the look on Kurisu's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. That leaves only one candidate. Mayuri, it's time for you to change the past. No good can come of this.
Save Juicy Chicken!
Eh? Me? Are you sure? Spam. Part-time warrior.
Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which is startling. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now.
How peaceful Japan is now?
Oh, honey.
As opposed to what?
Real culture shock, huh?
Where did she come from?
I'm just going on the assumption that she's not from this time.
Yeah,
She slips up a lot. Either that or she's very weird.
I agree. It's all because of the organization's efforts to stupidify Japan.
My word.
Of course it is. Insane mad scientists used it. Of course it's a word.
Ah, I see.
And if it's not a word, he just invented it, so it is now a word. But, what should I change? Mayuri looks stumped as she slurps her canned ramen. Oh, I know. I'll make Luka-kun wear one of my costumes. How? By sending Luka-kun a mail. Hee. I don't think a simple request is going to change the past. Can you think of anything easier to change and observe? She slurps more ramen. Let's use that canned ramen. Looks like I'm the only one with ideas. You'll send a D-mail to yourself an hour ago. Type, I want to eat canned Odin or something like that.
I don't think that's enough to convince her to.
Oh, that might work! Mayushi, pat.
She's a bit of a food hound. It'll probably work.
Yeah.
When
I went to the vending machine today, I spent 10 minutes wondering if I should get canned Odin or canned ramen. It was really hard.
Oh, baby.
Bad. So, a little push should be enough to make you choose canned Odin, alright? Let's go with that. Okay, but before we change the past, I gotta finish this ramen first. Mayuri starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth.
What happens if you don't finish it?
It'll go to waste.
Oh, of course. Oh, baby.
Grisu clearly doesn't know what to say, and I'm sort of at a loss for words too.
She's so cute. God.
Mayuri really is a ditz. I'm used to it by now, of course. I get the phone wave, name subject to change, prepped for a D-mail. The contents of Mayuri's mail is simple enough. Canned Odin, piping hot and delicious! I just hope it actually works. We wait for Mayuri to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate the phone wave, name subject to change. To send it 1 hour back, we input £1. In other words, we set the microwave for only once I see a flaw in your plan.
Will that be enough time for, yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in such a short span of time. Well, it's good to find out. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment. Phone wave, name subject to change. Activate!
Aww.
That's Mayuri.
I'm sorry. I just got so overwhelmed.
Cuteness overload.
Oh, God.
Aw, I haven't sent it yet. There wasn't enough time to blink. Well, no, you can blink several times in a second, I think. Unless you're really slow at blinking.
So 1 second isn't enough for the discharge to occur. It's what I expected, but it's good to have proof.
What if you try warming it up beforehand?
That's actually not a bad plan. That's a good idea to test.
Warming it up?
1 second isn't enough, right? So just run the microwave for about 30 seconds without sending the mail. As soon as it's done, run it again with the timer set at 1 second. That should cause the discharge, right?
Any basis for that?
Nope.
It's worth a shot. Damn. Mayuri, got anything else? Well, we could change the flavor of rice balls I bought last night. Do you remember what kind of rice balls you ate last night? Smoked tuna! There's a bad pun in there. I'm not going to go for it.
Oh, there's a very bad pun in there. She remembers? What, you don't remember food that you eat?
Especially with how obsessive she is about her food.
Oh, I mean, I do recall food that I eat.
Yeah. Impressive. Yeah, apparently these two are not foodies. Well, considering Krisu's and Okabe's builds, they don't eat that much. Well, Okabe doesn't eat, he just drinks Dr. P.
Apparently. He shoves a can of food in his face every now and again, but that's about it.
Yeah. So let's change that to, fish eggs.
Oh, that sounds so gross.
Maybe we should find another test subject. Something is telling me we're going to have to look outside the lab. Go grab Part-Time Warrior.